Bloomberg Markets. I'm Julie Hyman, and it's time now for Options Insight. Joining me from the CBO is Alan Neckman of Agora Financial. Good to see you, Alan. So we have here...
Hello, Julie.
Hello. We have Facebook here today, kind of taking down the NASDAQ in pretty dramatic fashion, and interestingly, in a way that Netflix did not last week. Has the FANG trade, is this a sign that the FANG trade is really rolling over?
No, I don't think so. Let's put this perspective. With this decline that we've seen in Facebook today, we're unchanged in 2018 on this stock. So it's just given back the gain so far this year, and it's up hundreds and hundreds of percent over the last few years. Let's see how it responds in the next week or two and see where it goes. But if you look at the numbers, they came out with good numbers. They're just forecasting their revenue margins are going to shrink in the future. So let's see how the markets react. But I'm still pretty encouraged by all the FANG stocks and tech making new all-time highs. I'm obviously your resident optimist. I'll point out the obvious. The S&P closing in on record, and once we get that, we have a full V recovery in the S&P. That targets, as we've seen every single time in history, that targets 3,100 in the S&P, which is about another 10% above where we are right now.
Yeah, but it hasn't. Even though the NASDAQ's made it back there, the S&P has failed to do so since February. But we'll leave it there for now. We'll let your optimism. We'll let your optimism stand. Your optimism also is at play when it comes to the U.S. dollar, and that feeds into your trade today. So why do you think we're going to see a recovery in the dollar here after a little bit of a weakness?
Well, so I'm looking for a decline in the dollar. The dollar's bounced here in 2018. Now, we did make new one-year highs just last week and closed lower on a weekly basis. That's a significant sign of a top. That's a key reversal top. So if the dollar can stop going up, that's going to help out so many sectors that have not participated in this rally. And number one, that's why I like the metal and mining sector. Metal and miners are essentially unchanged on the year, whereas the S&P is up 5%. So I'm looking at the XME, the $33 call. This is a sector, this is a ETF that's traded between 33 and 39, so upside breakout targets 45. The $33 call is in the money. It has 6 months of time. It's a January option, and it's going to behave much like the stock. So if we get to 45, that option would double in value.
All right, got to leave it there. Alan Neckman, great to see you. It's nice to have some optimism in this world. Thank you so much, Alan. Appreciate it.